My friends Ben and Trevor wanted to see what it would be like to be a homeless man in the wilderness for a day.
Yeah, we wanted to see what it'd be like to be homeless for a day, but due to our low funds, we couldn't actually afford to go anywhere, so we just went to Boomer Park for a day.
They found out later it was actually Strickland Park.
So we set out on a trek down the little creek with nothing but the bare essentials. Clothes on our back, a soccer ball, and Batman zany bands.
So we rolled up our britches, we stopped for a drink in order to gather our strengths for the day ahead.
So we spent the afternoon living life through the prism of the homeless wilderness wanderer.
Thus, the journey begins.
The first obstacle they encountered was crossing the river. The only way to get across the creek was a really tall, high-up, rickety old dead tree that had fallen across the river. It was scary enough that Trevor tried to go back, but Ben had to force him across, and, well, they eventually got across.
And we went through all that just to discover that if we kept going a little while longer, there was a bridge a few yards downstream.
Shortly thereafter, we came upon a clearing. We made our way through the brush, only to find that we were threatened by a group of young hoodlums.
Or at least they felt threatened.
Coming upon this unsightly beer bottle, we were reminded of the outside world's filthy habits, and so we decided never to go back, but just to go back into the woods, where we would live forever.
Having returned to the forest and knowing we could never leave it, we knew that we would have to subsist on what it had to offer for nourishment, but it would not come freely or willingly. So we made spears out of sticks with which we hunted squirrels.
And we hunted and hunted, and after an hour of hunting the squirrels, we finally just gave up.
It may have been more like a minute.
Well, after we realized we wouldn't be able to obtain adequate nourishment for our bodies to survive, we left the woods and went back to the world that we knew. Initially, after leaving, we stopped for a short rest at a nearby playground.
After we had woken up from our nap, we had both decided that the wilderness life was not for us. We did not have what it took. From that day forward, we would always have respect for the homeless wanderer. Those people do it every day, and we couldn't even do it for a couple hours. So we decided to take it easy and go ahead and go home.